Hi, this is Kathie with Craft with Kathie. Thanks for joining me this evening. I want to talk about academia. This arrived today and I'm so excited about it. I finally got my hands on this beautiful blue chalk paste. It is just absolutely awesome. It reminds me of the deep blue on some books when I was in school, maybe like grammar school or something like that. And it pairs so beautifully with shimmer gold or any kind of gold. It is just absolutely, it's an amazing blue. Let me get it open and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing with it tonight. Okay, our chalk paste comes with a little foil, like protective seal. I'm going to scrape that off and put it back into the jar. I wouldn't want to waste any little tiny bit of this paste. It is just, it's blue. It's just such a pretty, beautiful, beautiful blue. So I've got something in mind for it tonight, and you'll see. Check it out. Oops, I'm not light enough there. Let's see if that helps a little bit. It's just so pretty. Such a pretty, pretty blue. Well, I'm going to open this up and get moving on it and show you what I'm going to do with it to give you a little bit more of a glimpse of it. And I've got something new here in my hands. Did anybody notice what it is? Oh, yes. It's a simple shape in an oval. It's 10 by 14. Isn't that cool? Same shape used on our, was it our Kickstart kit or whatever? So I'm going to grab some of this academia, put it in my color tray. Oh yes, I need a fair amount here. We cover it up. Move it out of the way. I'm going to add a little bit of distilled water to it. So can you guess what I'm going to be doing with this? Yes, I'm going to be painting. So you can use our chalk paste to paint with. It is chalk paste, not chalk paint. Totally different thing. I might have thinned this up a little bit too much. If so, I'll just add a little bit more paste to it. So whenever you paint with our chalk paste, you thin it down with a little distilled water so that it kind of glides on a little bit more smoothly when it has a thinner consistency. And the nice thing about using it as a paint on our projects is then it coordinates with anything else that you've done with the paste. The color matches exactly, so that's always kind of nice to do, and it makes life easier. Let me get this to dissolve a little bit more. We're almost there. And then I'll try it with the brush and see if it goes on right or not, or if I have to thicken it up a little bit. Usually I don't add enough water, so I'm kind of surprised here. Isn't this just, oh my goodness, I can't quit looking at it. If I could think of where to paint it in this house, I'd put it on a wall somewhere. It's absolutely, it's so beautiful. Oops, now I'm going to be wearing it, right? Let me clean off my fingers. Ooh, I slashed a bit on there. Now remember, our chalk paste is water soluble, which makes cleanup easy, just so that you know. Okay, I've got this pretty well mixed. I'm going to mix the rest of it with my brush and kind of get out any lumps or pieces that are in there. So I'm going to use it to paint. Whenever you're going to paint with your chalk paste, thin it down with a little distilled water. And the reason you use distilled water is that you don't want any minerals from your tap water interacting with the pigments in the paste. So academia is our paste of the month, our color of the month for March. Oh my goodness. What a rich, rich, deep blue. And this is our oval simple shape that just came out the other day. Anyone want to take a guess as to what I'm going to be making this? with this. Hi, Deb. How you doing? Now, you know you've got the right consistency with water to paste when it just glides on like this. And if I had too much water, it would be actually leaving areas that wouldn't be getting covered. But when it just slides on and it's just so smooth. And no, I did not wax the surface. If you're gonna paint with our chalk paste on wood, you do not want to wax the surface first. Isn't it pretty? It's just so pretty. I'm a blue person anyway, but this really appeals to me. I'm not grabbing enough. Here we go. It's a little bit better. I know this is kind of a small brush for a project this big, but it's what I had handy. Now it might be getting a little bit too thick here because it's not sliding on like it was before, which means I might need to add a little bit of water to my paste. Let's see how this goes. I want to try and eliminate any streaks here. I might need to do 2 coats probably to get the deep richness of the paste. Anybody have an idea what I've got in mind for this surface? Come on, take a guess. Take a guess. I'm going to start dropping a hint pretty soon. You got it, Deb. You guessed it. Yep. Perfect timing, right? Has anybody seen the specials? Our Easter and spring transfers are 50% off right now. They will not be restocked, by the way. Once they're gone, they're gone. They're 50% off, and we also have Transferpalooza going on right now. Transferpalooza allows you to buy 3 transfers and get the actually 4 transfers, but you will pay for 3 of them, and the lowest price would be free of the 4th one. And you could double that up. You could buy 8 and get 2 for free, or 12 and get 3 for free, etc., etc., etc. 50% off and buy 3 get 1 free. This is a sale, a springtime sale on steroids. So I just wanted to share that with you in case there's some Easter or religious or spring transfers that you've had your eye on but haven't taken the plunge yet. Grab them while they're still in stock. They are really going fast, and they will not be restocked for Easter or spring. I'm going to add just a little bit of water to this color tray and thin this down just a teeny bit. So yes, this is going to be an Easter egg. How cool is that? A 10 by 14 inch beautiful Easter egg with this rich jewel toned blue. Now I want to get rid of my streaks and things here. I've got quite a few. Like I said, I'm probably going to put a second coat on this. My paste, my academia paste came today, and I've been anxious to be able to play with it, open it up, and get going, and it's just been a very busy day, so I finally had a chance to sit down and take a good look at it, and it's just so beautiful. Anyway, yes, this is going to make an Easter egg. And you'll probably be a little surprised as what I use for the transfers on it. But don't you think it'll make a beautiful Easter egg? And honestly, I think I like painting this much more than I like coloring eggs. Oh, I'm starting to dry here a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more water. Try and get rid of some of these streaks. But yes, I am going to do another coat just to get the deepness of the blue on this egg. I want it really deep and rich looking, because then I'm going to use the shimmer gold to go along with it. If I spray the surface with water, you know what? Actually, spraying the surface with water and spritzing works pretty good, but I just wanted to make sure, being that this was so deep, that it was kind of an even application. Some of the lighter colors, that works just fine because it'll blend with the water and it's not really dark. I was just a little apprehensive of how this would take it because it is so deep. Whoops, there I go. Tilt my egg. What transfers would you use on this? Oh, let me know what you're thinking. I've got two different ones in mind for the different things that they offer on them. Okay, this is drying pretty quick on me, so I'm kind of going over where it's already dried and smoothing this out, but I will let it sit for a bit and then hit it with a second coat on it. What do you think about this blue? Does it appeal to you, or you're not a blue person? What are your thoughts on it? Oops. I just rubbed off somewhere it was dry there because I went a little bit too much force with the brush. I should probably just stop right about here. I just want to smooth a little bit more of it out and then let it dry. So let me know what transfers you think would be fitting on here. What would make a nice Easter egg? Might very well be something I haven't considered, and I'm always looking for good ideas. So drop me a line, let me know what you think would work. And I am going to set this aside to dry. It's a little streaky yet, and I know that that's fine. I expected that just because of the richness of the color. So when this is dry, I'm going to come back and do a second coat. Ah, Deb says a house and a bunnies. Yeah, that could be a good idea. So anyway, these surfaces are available right now. They're under surfaces. It's a oval simple shape. Links to the Academia chalk paste, the oval simple shape, and the 50% off Easter and Spring specials can be found in the description for this video. But what I have to say is that it's only while supplies last. This oval, I don't know if this is a one-time thing or not. They didn't really elaborate. I know for our Easter and Spring transfers, though, once they're out of stock, they're out of stock. They won't be restocked before Easter. So if there's anything there you've had your eye on or you're thinking about, please grab it now so you won't be disappointed. It just takes so long to have our transfers made and shipped, and so like I said, if there's something there that you want, please check it out and consider it now during Transferpalooza with buy 3 get 1 free. Thanks so much for joining me. I truly do appreciate it. If you found this video interesting, entertaining, or useful in some manner, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And a thumbs up or some hearts would always be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.